What if I told you the most indestructible SUVs ever built weren't just Toyotas? In the 1970s, 4 forgotten SUVs were engineered to survive anything, but corporate politics buried them. Here's what they didn't want you to know. In 1974, Plymouth stunned the automotive world by launching their first and only SUV venture. The Trail Duster emerged from Chrysler Corporation with the internal codename Rhino during development, a fitting designation for what would become one of the most underappreciated vehicles of the decade. Built on a shortened Dodge D-Series chassis, this SUV shared its platform with the more famous Dodge Ramcharger, but carried distinctive Plymouth styling cues that set it apart from its twin. The Trail Duster represented Plymouth's ambitious attempt to compete directly with the Chevrolet Blazer and Ford Bronco in the rapidly expanding SUV market. What made this vehicle truly special was its genuine truck-based construction, featuring a solid frame foundation that could handle serious abuse. Unlike modern unibody SUVs, the Trail Duster was essentially a shortened full-size pickup truck with a cargo area enclosed by a removable top. Early 1974 models featured a unique design element that collectors prize today: half doors. These abbreviated doors provided an open-air driving experience while maintaining some weather protection. However, this distinctive feature lasted only until June 10, 1974, when Plymouth switched to standard pickup-style doors due to practical concerns. The half-door models are exceptionally rare today, making them highly sought after by collectors who appreciate their unusual design. The Trail Duster offered impressive versatility with both removable hardtop and soft-top options. Initially, only the driver's seat came standard, with the passenger seat remaining optional equipment until 1976. This utilitarian approach reflected the vehicle's positioning as a serious work and recreation vehicle rather than a luxury cruiser. Under the hood, the Trail Duster packed serious power options that justified its survival credentials. The base 225 cubic inch slant 6 provided reliable performance, but buyers seeking more capability could opt for the 318 cubic inch LA Series V8. The real powerhouse came in the form of the 360 cubic inch LA Series V8, producing between 160 and 175 horsepower depending on the model year. For those demanding maximum power, early models offered the mighty 400 cubic inch B Series V8 and the legendary 440 cubic inch RB Series V8, giving this SUV the heart of a muscle car. The drivetrain options reflected Plymouth's commitment to genuine capability. Standard four-wheel drive came with solid axles front and rear, supported by leaf springs for maximum durability. Some models featured an advanced all-wheel drive system, quite rare for the era, while others included full-time four-wheel drive with independent front suspension on two-wheel drive models. The rear axle handled a 550-pound load capacity, though the suspension was tuned more for comfort than maximum payload. What truly made the Trail Duster capable of surviving anything was its heavy-duty construction philosophy. The vehicle shared components with commercial trucks, ensuring reliability under extreme conditions. The available big block engines provided tremendous power for towing and climbing, while the genuine four-wheel drive system with solid axles delivered exceptional traction in challenging terrain. The full truck-based platform meant this SUV could handle impacts and stresses that would damage lighter vehicles. Despite these impressive capabilities, the Trail Duster became one of automotive history's forgotten stories. Total production reached only 36,000 units across its 8-year lifespan from 1974 to 1981, averaging just 5,140 units annually. To put this in perspective, the mechanically identical Dodge Ramcharger sold 109,073 units during the same period, making the Trail Duster extremely rare by comparison. The reasons for its obscurity were largely circumstantial, rather than reflecting any shortcomings in capability or design. Plymouth's limited dealer network compared to Dodge meant fewer potential customers ever encountered the vehicle. Additionally, Plymouth's brand focus remained primarily on passenger cars rather than trucks and SUVs, resulting in limited marketing support and brand recognition in the utility vehicle segment. Today, the Trail Duster commands significant collector interest, with average values reaching $27,427, representing substantial appreciation from its original pricing. The rare half-door 1974 models command premium prices at auctions, often called the SUV that nobody remembers Plymouth made. Modern collectors prize these vehicles for their rarity, Mopar heritage, and the unique distinction of being Plymouth's only SUV venture. The Jimmy K5 emerged from GM's desire to compete with the Ford Bronco and International Scout in the growing SUV market. Built on a shortened K10 pickup chassis, the Jimmy shared its foundation with proven commercial trucks, ensuring the durability and capability that would make it legendary among off-road enthusiasts. The 180-inch length, 79-inch width, and 72.1-inch height on four-wheel drive models created a substantial presence while maintaining maneuverability in challenging terrain. What distinguished the GMC Jimmy from its Chevrolet sibling were the styling details that reinforced GMC's position as the premium truck brand. Quad headlights replaced the Blazer's dual headlight setup, while distinctive GMC grille designs and badging created a more upscale appearance. Different body panels, lights, and trim pieces further separated the Jimmy visually, though both vehicles shared identical mechanical components and capabilities underneath. The Jimmy's engine lineup reflected GM's comprehensive approach to meeting diverse customer needs. The base 250 cubic inch straight six provided reliable basic performance, while the optional 292 cubic inch straight six offered more power for buyers who needed additional capability but preferred six-cylinder simplicity. V8 options began with the 307 cubic inch engine and culminated with the legendary 350 cubic inch V8, which became the most popular performance option due to its excellent balance of power and reliability. Transmission choices ranged from a 3-speed manual to the robust 4-speed manual SM465, featuring a granny gear first gear ratio of 6.55 to 1 for extreme low-speed control. The 3-speed turbo Hydromatic TH350 automatic provided convenient operation for buyers who preferred not to shift manually, though enthusiasts often preferred the manual transmissions for maximum control in challenging conditions. The Jimmy's four-wheel drive system exemplified GM's engineering expertise in creating reliable off-road capability. Solid front axles with leaf springs front and rear provided maximum durability under stress, while the part-time four-wheel drive system included a 2-speed transfer case with high and low ranges. The gear-driven NP205 transfer case became legendary for its durability, earning a reputation as nearly indestructible among off-road enthusiasts. Depending on configuration, the Jimmy featured either 10-bolt or 12-bolt axles, with the latter providing enhanced strength for heavy-duty applications. The CK designation system clarified drivetrain options, with C indicating two-wheel drive and K designating four-wheel drive models, simplifying the ordering process for buyers and dealers alike. One of the Jimmy's most distinctive features was its removable top system, which evolved throughout production. Through 1975, the Jimmy featured a fully removable fiberglass hardtop that could be completely removed, leaving only the windshield in place for complete convertible capability. Contemporary marketing described this as natural air conditioning, emphasizing the open-air experience that distinguished SUVs from traditional passenger cars. Beginning in 1976, GM modified the design to include a permanent front section with only the rear portion removable, though soft-top options remained available for buyers seeking maximum open-air capability. This system allowed owners to adapt their vehicle to weather conditions and personal preferences while maintaining structural integrity. The Jimmy's survival credentials stemmed from its truck-based construction philosophy and proven components. The solid frame foundation provided exceptional durability compared to unibody construction, while the proven 350 V8 engine option delivered reliable power for decades. The heavy-duty NP205 transfer case, being gear-driven rather than chain-driven, proved virtually indestructible under normal use and even extreme abuse. The Jimmy's production success validated GM's approach to the SUV market. Over 850,000 K5 Blazers and Jimmys sold during the 22-year production run, with 1976 representing a particularly strong year with 74,389 units sold. Production increased tenfold from early years to peak periods, demonstrating growing consumer acceptance of the full-size SUV concept. The square-body design language shared with contemporary GM pickups created a distinctive aesthetic that has gained significant collector interest in recent years. This clean, purposeful styling reflected the era's focus on function over form, though modern enthusiasts appreciate the timeless appeal of these proportions. The modern SUV evolution toward luxury and comfort has further obscured the Jimmy's pioneering role in establishing the full-size SUV segment. Contemporary buyers focused on leather seating and advanced electronics may not appreciate the Jimmy's simple, durable approach to utility vehicle design, though this same simplicity appeals to collectors and enthusiasts today. In 1974, American Motors Corporation introduced a vehicle that would forever change automotive terminology and establish concepts still used today. The Jeep Cherokee Chief SJ emerged as the first vehicle to use the term sport utility vehicle in its sales brochure, coining a phrase that would define an entire automotive segment. Built during AMC's ownership era and based on Brooks Stevens' innovative 1963 Wagoneer design, the Cherokee represented genuine innovation in four-wheel drive technology and family-friendly utility. The Cherokee SJ began as a sporty two-door variant of the successful Jeep Wagoneer, initially featuring a single fixed rear side window with an optional flip-out section for ventilation. The Cherokee Chief package, introduced for the 1976 model year, elevated the vehicle's capability with larger fenders, wide track axles, and accommodation for larger off-road tires. This package transformed the Cherokee from a stylish SUV into a serious off-road machine capable of handling extreme terrain. The Cherokee's design evolution reflected AMC's understanding of diverse customer needs. A four-door variant joined the lineup in 1977, expanding seating capacity for families while maintaining the vehicle's distinctive styling. Multiple trim levels emerged throughout production, including Base, S, Sport, Chief, Golden Eagle, Limited, Classic, Sport, Pioneer, and Laredo variants, each targeting specific market segments from utilitarian buyers to luxury-oriented customers. The Golden Eagle package, added in 1979, demonstrated AMC's ability to create distinctive special editions that captured buyers' imagination. This variant featured unique styling elements, including denim interior, gold wheels, and a prominent hood eagle decal, creating a memorable combination that collectors prize today. Engine options reflected AMC's commitment to providing appropriate power for various applications. The base 258 cubic inch AMC inline-six produced 110 horsepower, providing reliable performance for everyday use. Optional V8 engines included the 360 cubic inch AMC V8 in both 2-barrel 175 horsepower and 4-barrel 195 horsepower configurations, offering significantly more power for demanding applications. The ultimate engine option came in the form of the legendary 401 cubic inch AMC V8, producing 215 horsepower through advanced engineering that included forged crankshaft and connecting rods plus high nickel content block construction. This high-performance engine could propel the Cherokee to speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, 161 kilometers per hour, with proper highway gearing, outrunning other four-wheel drive vehicles in its class. Early Cherokee models equipped with the 401 V8 featured 120 miles per hour, 193 kilometers per hour speedometers, reflecting AMC's confidence in the vehicle's performance capabilities. This combination of power and four-wheel drive capability created a unique package that could handle both highway cruising and extreme off-road conditions with equal competence. However, the Cherokee's most revolutionary feature was its quadra-track four-wheel drive system, introduced in 1972 and representing the industry's first automatic full-time four-wheel drive system. Unlike competitors' part-time systems that required manual engagement, Quadra-Track operated constantly without driver intervention, continuously monitoring traction to all four wheels through a unique controlled slip third differential. The Quadra-Track system proved so effective that it couldn't be tested on conventional dynamometers because the transfer case prevented rear wheel slip entirely. This advanced system eliminated the need to stop and engage four-wheel drive when conditions deteriorated, providing seamless traction in all conditions, from dry pavement to deep snow or mud. Professional validation of the Cherokee's capabilities came through successful competition in the prestigious Baja 1000 race, where Roger Mears demonstrated the vehicle's durability and performance in extreme conditions. This racing success provided credible proof of the Cherokee's ability to survive harsh treatment while maintaining reliability. The wide track option enhanced the Cherokee's off-road capabilities by extending the axles 3 inches wider and upgrading to Dana 44 axles front and rear for heavy-duty use. This configuration provided enhanced stability and control while increasing ground clearance and optimizing approach angles for challenging terrain. The Cherokee's cultural significance extended beyond its mechanical innovations to establish the modern SUV concept. By combining serious off-road ability with family comfort, the Cherokee appealed to adventure-seeking families and outdoor enthusiasts who refused to compromise between capability and practicality. The vehicle could seat 6 passengers comfortably while providing substantial cargo space, making it ideal for cross-country travel in all weather conditions. Production success demonstrated market acceptance of AMC's innovative approach. In 1978, combined Cherokee and Wagoneer sales reached nearly 70,000 units, outselling the Ford Bronco's 69,000 units and challenging Chevrolet Blazer sales of 89,000 units. AMC was producing 600 vehicles daily by 1978, remarkable output for an independent automaker competing against the Detroit Big Three. Despite these achievements, the Cherokee SJ became overshadowed due to circumstances beyond the vehicle's capabilities. AMC's limited marketing budget compared to Ford, GM, and Chrysler meant fewer potential customers learned about the Cherokee's innovations. The company's smaller dealer network restricted availability, while financial struggles in the late 1970s and early 1980s limited development resources. When International Harvester introduced the Scout Traveler in 1976, they created something genuinely revolutionary that most people never realized existed. This extended wheelbase version of the Scout II represented America's first production diesel SUV, a milestone achievement that would influence the industry for decades to come. Built by the same company that manufactured America's agricultural equipment, the Traveler brought commercial-grade durability to the consumer SUV market. The Scout Traveler emerged from International Harvester's desire to compete with larger SUVs like the Chevrolet K5 Blazer. The solution involved extending the Scout II wheelbase from 100 inches to 118 inches, creating 18 additional inches between the door and rear wheel well. This extension provided room for 6 passengers in a 2-door configuration while maintaining the Scout's renowned off-road geometry and capability. What distinguished the Traveler from other Scouts was its unique full-length fiberglass roof with a hatchback-style liftgate. This design element, combined with the extended wheelbase, created a distinctive silhouette that separated it visually from the standard Scout II. The fiberglass rear roof section became a signature feature that Scout enthusiasts still recognize today. International Harvester positioned the Traveler's wheels at the body corners for optimal off-road geometry, resulting in impressive approach and departure angles of 47 and 35 degrees respectively. This positioning, combined with solid front and rear axles featuring a coil spring rear setup, provided exceptional articulation and traction in challenging terrain. The engine lineup reflected International Harvester's commitment to providing options for every need. The base 196 cubic inch inline-4 provided basic transportation, while optional engines included a 232 cubic inch inline-6 and various V8 options. The 266 cubic inch V8 offered moderate performance, while the 304 cubic inch V8 provided more substantial power. The top gasoline option came in the form of the 345 cubic inch V8, delivering the most power for demanding applications. However, the truly revolutionary aspect of the Scout Traveler lay in its diesel engine options. In 1976, when most Americans had never heard of a diesel passenger vehicle, International Harvester offered the naturally aspirated Nissan SD33 3.2-liter six-cylinder diesel engine. This 198 cubic inch diesel produced 81 horsepower and 137 pound-feet of torque. Modest figures that delivered something more valuable than raw power, exceptional fuel economy, and extended range. By 1980, International Harvester improved the diesel offering with a turbocharged version of the SD33T, providing enhanced performance while maintaining the fuel economy advantages that made the diesel option attractive during the energy crisis era. One documented test of a diesel Traveler achieved an impressive 21.9 miles per gallon average over 1,800 miles, remarkable efficiency for a full-size SUV of that era. The Traveler's four-wheel drive system featured a twin-stick transfer case offering 4 distinct modes: two-wheel drive high, two-wheel drive low, four-wheel drive high, and four-wheel drive low. This configuration provided maximum control in varying conditions, from highway cruising to extreme off-road situations. The system's mechanical simplicity meant reliability and ease of repair, crucial factors for vehicles used in remote locations. What made the Scout Traveler capable of surviving anything was International Harvester's agricultural equipment expertise translated to automotive applications. The company understood durability requirements for equipment operating in harsh farm environments, knowledge they applied to consumer vehicle construction. Solid axles front and rear provided maximum durability under stress, while heavy-duty construction designed for commercial use ensured long-term reliability. The Traveler's impressive 10,000 pound towing capacity exceeded most competitors, reflecting its truck-based construction and powerful drivetrain options. This capability, combined with the diesel engine's extended range, made the Traveler ideal for serious recreational use, where refueling opportunities might be limited. Despite these impressive capabilities and genuine innovation, the Scout Traveler became a forgotten chapter in SUV history due to circumstances beyond the vehicle's control. International Harvester faced severe financial troubles in the late 1970s, culminating in a devastating 1979 strike that crippled production. The poor economy of 1980 further damaged sales, with total Scout production dropping to only 13,000 units in the final year. The Scout line ended in October 1980 when International Harvester exited the consumer vehicle market entirely, leaving no successor to continue the Traveler's innovative legacy. The company's limited dealer network compared to the Detroit Big Three meant many potential customers never encountered these capable vehicles, contributing to their obscurity.